The Delhi High Court will pronounce its verdict today at 2:30 p.m. on the bail plea of former Unnao MLA Kuldeep Singh Sengar, who is serving a 10-year sentence in the case of the custodial death of the father of the Unnao rape victim. Now, on March 13, 2020, Sengar was sentenced to 10 years rigorous imprisonment by the trial court, besides an imposition of a fine of 10 lakh rupees in the case of the death of the survivor's father in custody. The trial court had said no leniency could be shown for killing a family's sole bread earner. It had also awarded a 10-year jail term to Sengar's brother, Kuldeep Singh Sengar, and 5 others for their role in the custodial killing of the rape survivor's father. The father of the survivor was arrested at the behest of Sengar under the Arms Act and died in custody on April 9, 2018, owing to police brutalities in custody. Sengar had kidnapped the minor and raped her in 2017. The trial court, which did not hold the accused guilty of murder under the IPC in the father's case, awarded the maximum sentence for the offence of culpable homicide not amounting to murder to convicts under Section 3 or 4 of the IPC after holding that there was no intention to kill. Sengar's appeals in the main rape case against the December 2019 judgment convicting him and sentencing him to imprisonment for the remainder of his life, as well as the father's case, are pending in the High Court. Sengar's sentence was suspended by the High Court on December 23, 2025, till the pendency of his appeal challenging his conviction and sentence in the rape case. The suspension was stayed by the Supreme Court on December 29, 2025. I have Sambhav Sharma joining me with more details. Sambhav, what more can you tell our viewers?
Well, there is this order for today, at 2:30 p.m. in the Delhi High Court. The Delhi High Court bench of Justice Ravindra Dudeja will pronounce this at 2:30, and you all have rightly pointed out all the details here. The Delhi High Court will pass this order on the petition by Kuldeep Singh Sengar seeking the suspension of his sentence in the case of the death of Unnao rape survivor's father while in custody. And as notified by the High Court, Justice Ravindra Dudeja will pronounce this verdict at 2:30 p.m. Remember, what is this case? This is the case of March 13, 2020, when Sengar was sentenced to 10 years of rigorous imprisonment by trial court, besides the imposition of a fine of 10 lakhs in the case of death of the rape survivor's father in the custody. And the trial court had said earlier that no leniency should be shown to the killing of the family's sole bread earner. And now, the trial court had also awarded 10 years of jail term to Sengar's brother, Atul Sengar, and 5 others for their role in the custodial killing of the rape survivor's father. So this is the case, and Sengar is convicted of kidnapping the minor and raping her in 2017 earlier by the trial court. And Delhi High Court today will pronounce the order on the petition of Kuldeep Singh Sengar seeking the suspension of his sentence in this particular case of the death of Unnao rape survivor's father while in custody. So all eyes are on the Delhi High Court. 2:30 is the time. It is to be seen what the Delhi High Court says next in this particular case.
Right. Sambhav, thanks for joining me. I also have now Advocate Ashwini Dubey. He is an attorney at the Supreme Court. Mr. Dubey, welcome to the broadcast. And I want to begin by asking you, of course, 2:30 p.m. today, all eyes on it, a very, very important day when it comes to the verdict. Now, I want to ask you, from a legal standpoint, what are the key factors that the court will consider while deciding bail in a case involving custodial death?
The High Court will pronounce its judgment at around 2:30 p.m. and in this matter, the trial court has already said that no leniency could be shown for killing a family's sole breadwinner. So the trial court has already convicted. So the order passed by the courts are totally on their wisdom and discretion. So whether he will be entitled to get the suspension of his sentence in the case of death of Unnao rape survivor's father while in custody or not, that would be solely on the wisdom of the honorable court to decide. But here, if you see the main case where he was his sentence was suspended, in that case the honorable Supreme Court has already stayed that matter. Here this case relating to the culpable homicide of the survivor's father. The Supreme Court of India earlier on December 29 stayed a previous Delhi High Court order that had suspended Sengar's life sentence and granted him bail. Sengar is in custody as the Supreme Court reverses the interim release granted to him by Delhi High Court. Here in this case, if this case goes on and he does not get the bail, then in that case also that's 2 for 304 of IPC, that there was no intention to kill, but he is guilty of culpable homicide. So let us see what judgment is pronounced by the court. We cannot anticipate anything. But yes, he is guilty of murder under the, the court did not hold him the guilty of murder under the IPC in the father's case, but awarded him the maximum sentence for the offense of culpable homicide, which was not amounting to murder, to convict under section 304 of the IPC. He has appealed in the High Court, and the Honorable High Court now will take a decision. Then we'll discuss at 2:30. Let's see what comes out from the wisdom of Honorable Court.